Just by way of explanation, I asked Murray like 2 or 3 months ago. I said I wanted to come and do a talk about making dubstep in Ruby, and I booked the slot in, and then I was going to bore everyone's back legs off about Sonic Pi, but then emailed Sam, started correspondence back and forth, and he said he'd love to come down and present, and I'm really glad he did. So I'm just going to do a sort of mini lightning talk of stuff I've been experimenting with in Sonic Pi, hopefully sort of give you some other ideas about what you can use it for, and it's been really fun so far. So Sam's already covered loads of this, so I can be really quick. But I like Sonic Pi because it's Ruby, so if you put Ruby version, you can see 2.1.2, and this is installed on all Raspberry Pis, and I think that's a really positive thing. So we already talked about some sampling. I was going to do some stuff. I was going to show you some little tricks of coding things up in Ruby. Do I need to turn up? Oh yeah, okay. Sound is sort of important for this one, but okay. Yeah, I can probably get a bit more volume out of it. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll do some set volume. Bang. It's more like it. Okay, so samples. It comes in with some pre-built samples. You can see we've got parameters here for start and finish. Something I like to do is slice things up. I like to take samples, chop them up, recombine them in new ways. So just using some Ruby to do that, we're going to use a Ruby range, and then we're going to say step. I've defined n here because that's the number of samples I want to slice up. So we'll just go through this step by step. 1 over n. Each, let's just give it, let's name it x for now, and we can say puts x. So every time I run this example code, I'm going to get a little sample with it as well. Yeah, so there we go. So we've got, everyone see the things on the output panel on the side? So this is all standard Ruby. 0 to 1 is a range. You've got a method on a range called step. I've just passed it 1 over 16, and it's stepping through the range of 0 to 1 in intervals of 0.625. Okay, so that's all right, but we can do better than that. Ruby has a method called each cons. So let's see if that works. Okay, so looking at what's happening on the side, we've got 0 to 0.0625, and then from 0.0625 to 0.125. Everyone get what's going on there? Okay, so this is all standard library stuff. It's actually quite a nice way to learn things about Ruby that you otherwise wouldn't have done, because, I don't know, I've not used each cons in a Rails app. So yeah, so each cons we're going to say to A, and then we are going to say each, and I'm going to say each, and assign those to a start and a finish, and just put this over here. I'm going to take that, cut it up, put it here, because we know what that is by now. I have to sleep to make this work. So what's going on there? I've played the sample, but actually it's sliced into 16 pieces, and we're just playing the pieces back in order. So I'm playing the first 16th, followed by the second 16th, followed by the third 16th, and so on. And because the timing system in Sonic Pi is really good, it sounds alright. It's maybe slight, you know, if you were really listening, you could hear a slight difference. So let's stick shuffle on the end of array just to prove that. And music has this amazing quality that when you repeat stuff, it starts to turn into groove. Obviously, I could, I don't know, loop around that. So that's quite. Well, I'll move on to this stuff. You know, okay, right. Your assignment for this week. Your assignment for this week is to go home and loop that. So. Yeah, but we sliced it up into 16 pieces, and it's just using normal Ruby standard library stuff, and I think that's really exciting. But that might just be me. So I went off and thought, how can we, could I go really crazy with this and like play back specific slices of the Amen break to do stuff? Okay. So what's going on here? I've written some methods basically to slice it into 16s, and then I'm playing back specific indexes in that. So I'm playing the second 16, and then I'm resting for 16, and then I'm playing the 6th index of the thing, doing that. And this is looped, so let's play that one now, hopefully. Okay. And I can just change this because this is in a live loop. I'll take that little fill out so we can concentrate on what's going on. And the bit where it's sort of like, that's this, I've nested the arrays here so we can just stick loads of arrays in. So if I corner 11, just try and crash my Mac. Makes it a bit more grindy. I think I can play them backwards, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I can. Okay. I wrote this function a while ago, so I don't really know whether it still works with new versions. And so I can play around with samples, just using Ruby, just using arrays, normal data structures. And one thing I'll say about that is, try doing that on GarageBand or Renoise or anything. No, I'm serious. If you like, tools definitely shape your thought. So I'm quite serious that code and this way of interacting with music is going to make changes to how we make music. I'm a music graduate. I spent most of my time studying music. Like Ruby came second. So I really do feel seriously that this is an important thing. And to demonstrate that importance, I'm going to move on to my next thing, my next weighty composition. I'll buy anyone a drink who can tell me what this is from reading the code. Anyone? Go on. Yeah, you know what it is. Okay, so you've got, the first one it's assigned to a variable named intro. It's a lambda. Play pattern timed, E in the 5th octave, E in the 5th octave, nil, which is a rest in this case, E in the 5th octave. Anyone? Mozart? Brahms? No? Okay. Right, let's have a go. Let's see what this sounds like. So, yeah. It's the whole thing. It's going to take a while to play. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So this is really the Mario theme represented as data in data structures, in Ruby data structures. This was sort of a challenge to see whether I could emulate chiptune. I've written all this up. If anyone wants to go and play with it. Thank you very much, SoundCloud, but that's not really what I wanted right now. Yeah, that is also Sonic Fi. This is all on my Gist GitHubs. So you can go to gist.github.com/Zav Riley. I'm logged in, so it's going to show you all. No, I'm not logged in. Okay, it's not going to show you all my private gists. Okay, fine. Yeah, credit card details and all the rest of it. No. I did a full write-up of this just to describe the sound chip on the NES. If anyone's interested in that, they can go through and check that out. That's a full write-up, and all the text is here. So just to prove there's no magic tricks involved, I can go to the raw of that text, copy it, go back to Sonic Pi, wipe out all the stuff I've just done. So this is the other thing, music as text. Every workspace I'm right in thinking is stored as a Git repo.
No, it's one Git.
Okay, so there's one Git repo, but it stores a commit every time you hit run. That's not exposed in the front end yet, but there's all kinds of crazy things that Sam's got planned to do with that. think about that for a second. GarageBand, Git repos. Yeah, so I'll leave that to you to decide what you think about that. And because I said to Murray that my talk was going to be dubstep in Ruby, and we've not done any dubstep, just for the sake of it, this is some procedurally generated Ruby dubstep that's, yeah. Yeah, so I'll put that online as well, and you can pick through that later. But basically, with a different random seed, this is going to be a different bit of dubstep every time. It's all just data and stuff you can play around with, and so on and so forth. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay.